Okay, I'll just give a very brief background about myself. I'm Garima Singh. I am Aditya Patel's batchmate. And just on his insistence, I'm back here. Otherwise, once you're selected, you really don't have time to, I can Sagar sir can understand, you really don't have time to think about it. Before I begin telling you about what the exam is, I think what you have to understand what you're entering into once you get selected. Because I have like 6 years of experience in corporate sector, and while working, I prepared for UPSC, and I don't know, by God's grace or just luck, I don't know, everything works in UPSC. And I cracked it, but I'll tell you the life is very different. It looks hunky-dory, it looks like you'll be moving around, you'll be making some definition in your life, but at the end of the day, what matters is, do you have the capability to do it? There are a lot of people in my batch, I think sir will agree, Aditya will agree, who have cleared the exam, but now they're struggling. So this struggle of UPSC is one struggle, but the struggle later is the other struggle. For that, do you have the personality? Do you want to spend rest of the 30 years in your service cribbing about that, oh God, why did I enter? I could have been doing something else, I should be writing a book, or I probably should have just opened a travel agency. There are a lot of people who do that, okay? So if it is your passion to actually get into a situation where you have to politely say no and still get your work done, so do you have that capability? Or otherwise you can come back and speak to your spouse or whatever and you'll say, I just hate my job, I think I need a 30 days holiday. So first of all, I think when I entered into UPSC, I had no idea what the life would be. And I have my mixed opinions about it. I won't lie that, oh, I am living the life of my dreams. It is not like that. Every day is a challenge, every day. In private sector, probably I was enjoying more. But here, the enjoyment is of different level. It is the personal satisfaction that you gain. Coming to second point, the preparation. I know there are a lot of people over here who have experience in teaching and all. I had, before joining, I was with Shubhra Ranjan ma'am, so she gave me opportunity to teach. I think I taught there for like 2 months. Then I joined the services because there was some gap of joining. In between, she was also teaching in Vajiram, so 1 or 2 odd times she told me, Garima, just go and take the lecture. I think you're good enough. You can take it ahead. So, and my optional was PSIR, and my husband filled up the form. I had no idea what the optional is. I knew that I just have to crack prelims. I knew that I have to read these books. So my husband was the strategist. He told me, ये पढ़ना है, किसी से बात नहीं करनी है, 5 o'clock उठना है, 8:30 you have to leave house, I have to go to my job, come back at 7:30, have dinner, 9 to 12 o'clock I used to study, and that's it. Weekends were my favorite time. I can chill, I can sleep also in between, and then I used to prepare. That went on for like 6 months. Before my prelims, I took a month's leave, focused study, and I had no idea who am I dealing with. Who are those 10 lakh people who are writing UPSC exams? Absolutely no idea. I think that worked for me. Because more the influences and external noises you put in your head, more you get scared. Okay, oh God, he knows it better, she knows it better. Ye kaun sa language mein baat kar rahe yaar? When I used to enter Old Rajendra Nagar, I thought it's a zombie place. I mean, come on, I can't stay here. I told my husband, oh, come on, I can't deal with this. What shit hole is this? I really can't stand these people. They've been preparing for 2 years. I have no idea. Probably I didn't even know what is the full form of UPSC. So he told me, just forget about it. Because I have a background where I could write better. I could speak better. And I had the confidence because of the corporate. So I think I was just lucky that I didn't get into that negative influence. So that is my priority in coming to this orientation, to tell you that, first of all, remove the negativity around this. The moment you remove it, everything is damn positive. when I was reading, so first 5 days, it felt like a different world. I was like, why am I learning how many members have to be in this committee, that committee? Why are they asking, and why are they asking such questions? So 1 week, it was a fight within myself. This is a weird exam. They are going to select IAS and IPS on the basis of how good their cramming skills are, how good they can cram. That is not, I think, good exam. So I said, okay, now let it be. This is the platform that has been set. I have to cram. But what worked for me was that I read Lakshmikant, and I don't know how many times. I don't still remember how many times. I have never touched any other book. I read this Shankar IAS environment, I think, at that point in time that was available. And I don't know how many times. It is in tatters. I mean, I really don't know how good that book is. उसके pages कहाँ हैं मुझे भी नहीं पता है. मतलब literally इतने underline हो चुके थे कि वो घिस के फट चुका था बीच में से. But I had only that source. And book was everything for me. I was building my life story with this book. When I was reading, okay, Rowlatt Act आया, फिर ये आया, when I am like eating and stuff, and I'm thinking, oh, ये किया होगा, फिर उसने ये किया होगा, okay, ये हुआ. When I was reading history, I was thinking, oh, Gandhi ji was absolute genius, yeah, what idea. So what I was doing, I was building stories around it. Because books and myself and these stories in my head. There was no other person that I can chat with. I had no friend, UPSC related, no one, none. And thank God for that. Sometimes it works for people, group studies and all that. I didn't have the opportunity. Probably it would have improved my rank, I don't know. But I didn't have the opportunity. So what I'm trying to tell you here, cutting the whole lecture short, is that book is your best friend. Group discussions help, teachers help, because in my PSIR, when I joined Shubhra Ranjan ma'am's classes, that was the only name in the market. And I literally went to her and I said, ma'am, I'm getting 135 or 140 in my prelims. I don't think so I'll be able to crack. I'll write next time. She was like, are you okay? मैंने कहा, मैम मैंने कभी पढ़ा भी नहीं है. I literally went, मैं पढ़ा ही नहीं है. उन्होंने कहा, नहीं नहीं कुछ मत करो. Just read that part. This 6 booklets. What Aditya was trying to tell you was exactly my point. Don't go here and there. Magazine में कुछ लिखा है, newspaper. Newspaper is only supposed to help you in making your comprehension better, in making you a informed citizen, and making where you are able to make a good argument. That's it. You won't be able to write a good answer out of it because it does not have all the material. But if you stop reading newspapers, what is going to happen is your flow of thought is going to take a break. You need to know, okay, yesterday this committee was supposed to form. The report is going to be submitted after 15 days. Now you remember, suddenly 15 days later, suppose you haven't read the newspaper and the committee report has come and it's like, why was it formed? What was the trouble? What were the issues? So when you write the exam of the committee, what is your introduction? The country was facing, or this incident happened, because of that the committee was formed. The committee report suggests this is important. Why? Because it has come from these many challenges and the country is facing these many challenges. So you have a flow of thought. In PSIR, when I was, because I was having only these 6 booklets, when I was reading PSIR, the most interesting part was that what was thinkers thinking at that point in time. Sometimes we don't remember, अच्छा ये Italy से है कि ये Greece से है. You have different like thinkers and philosophies होती है. But what was I thinking was, अच्छा Rousseau ये बोल रहा है, अच्छा Plato ये बोल रहा है, Aristotle ये बोल रहा है. Reason क्यों बोल रहा है? उस time पे क्या problems थी? The newspaper helps you in giving that background. So when you are in front of your senior, when you are in a job, you won't be going there and be telling कि ये कर देते हैं. क्यों कर देते हैं? बाकी देशों ने क्या किया है? आपको क्यों लगता है? बाकी सर्विसेज क्या कह रही है? आपने उनसे पूछा. That all comes together when you have a comprehensive thought around that topic. So first of all, have the confidence that whatever is written, and if I know it better, I can comprehend. That is it. Third and last part. You need to have willpower. You need to have perseverance. You need to come out of that cocoon of comfort. Of course you have to. You have to sacrifice. I have sacrificed. And I keep telling everyone those 2 years of my life was a dead hole. And I don't want to get into it again, frankly speaking, because I have given my every damn thing to it. Every damn thing. I won't lie that I was having a good time and I was, I used to like meals kehte na, I'm on a diet, I have a cheat meal. There was no cheat meal for me. No, not at all. So what I'm trying to tell you is get in that zone and you will love that zone. Once you're out of mains, I mean, I have written 2 mains. Once you write the mains, first thought that comes up is, my husband is like, okay, let's go for a movie. I was like, I can't go for a movie. He's like, mains is over. I was like, I still can't imagine myself not studying. Then for a week, it takes time to come out that I won't be studying. Okay. Because I am always in that rail track mode कि गाड़ी तो चल ही रही है, मतलब पढ़ना है, उठना है, करना है. But you don't have to find out your own ways of dealing with it. Aditya has covered the lectures and all. Let me tell you what is more important is consistency. Just don't miss out on that consistency. कहते ना, it's not important to work out for 2 hours a day. It is okay even if you work out 15 minutes a day, but if you have to work out every day. So it is only important that you study every day. Whatever your challenge is, if you want to cover up 20 pages in a day, and you have like आदत होती है ना कुछ like, आज मैं polity के 2 chapters, history का 1 chapter और 100 questions. This is my target of the day. That's the natural, human way of actually taking up the challenge. It's impossible. What are you thinking? You have just started your preparation. You have to build a story around it. You have 1 year. If I would have been given a 1 year without taking care of every other thing in my life, I think I would have loved this process. I had very less time, so it was more of a struggle. So just enjoy this process, enjoy it. And enjoy means get in love with your books. Just get in love with your books. Some people make beautiful diagrams after studying something. Some people make short notes. Some people don't do anything. They just, keep cramming things. Go for a walk and think of, okay, ye kiya tha, fir wo kiya tha. Some people make acronyms, whatever suits you. There is no one strategy to it. Whatever suits you. What worked for me? Stories. Me and my stories. And I used to bore people, my maid, whoever was coming around me. Frankly speaking, I won't lie.